Well, it's 11 o'clock, so we'll begin. And the idea of this, if you've not been before, most of you have, I think. The idea is that we're just going to sit here and do nothing for 15 minutes. We can drink our cup of tea or coffee or cold drink, and enjoy that completely. Be really notice that as we drink it. But otherwise, we just have a 15 minutes of quiet. Now, this sometimes isn't very easy because as we sit here, our minds we have these habits, don't we? Our minds have these habits of always wanting to be busy. So we'll sit here and various things could happen. The first thing is that we could feel guilty. There's lots of stuff to be doing and we're not doing it. We're just sitting here doing nothing, which feels wrong. And it's not wrong. It's really wholesome. It's a good thing to do. It's a powerful thing to do, as Kate said yesterday. And the second thing that might happen is that we'll remember something that we need to do. And we have this volition to do it straight away and to get on with it and to get up and do it. And so I would strongly encourage you not to do that. And the other thing is that we just get a bit bored sitting doing nothing. Well, that's good. Just notice the boredom. Resist the urge to turn on your phone and look at Facebook or see if you've got any emails. Just resist it. Just sit here. It's just your mind. It's just a habit of the mind trying to get you to do something. So just resist it. You don't have to. You don't have to listen to your mind at all. Not in this case, anyway. So I'm just going to start with the poem. I don't want to talk too much. I'll start with the poem that I think is just really pertinent to what we're doing. And it's by Julia Fehrenbacher, and this is the book. I don't know who she is particularly. I just found this book, and I really like her poems. So this is called Can You? Can you, just for a minute, leave the white tablecloth, the washing, the sorting, the scanning the lists, the date books, the .coms, the inbox, the goals, the resolutions, the plans, the labels, the schedule, the old stories, the scars, the scales, the bruises, the pains, the aches, the what-ifs, the should-haves, the pointing fingers, the too small boxes, the questions, the containers, the dividers, the protectors, the sickening, paralyzing expectations. Can you just for a minute hush the voices that howl madly at your old, tired little self? For a brave minute or two, can you pry open the bars and listen to the wordless, to the hum between, to that which births snowflakes and stars and sighs and moonlit little streams? Can you for just a minute get quiet enough to hear the silent flutter of this one precious life, of this one precious breath? So that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get in touch with ourselves, with our being. And it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. So we need to keep practicing. We need to keep stopping and doing nothing. So it's great if you can join us here at 11 o'clock every weekday morning. So there are things that can help us. Cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever you prefer. And just to sit quietly in as peaceful surroundings as you can make. And just take in what's happening. So what is it, where are you sitting? What is the room like? And not thinking about what the room's like, just letting the feelings about the room become apparent. Just gazing around, just being aware of your surroundings. You don't have to think about them to know what they're like. If you catch yourself thinking, oh, I must do that, just let it go. It's just a thought. And what can you hear? I can only hear silence. And I've got tinnitus, so silence is a bit loud for me. What can you hear? And again, don't get drifting off if you can avoid it on thoughts. Just hear the sounds and let that be it. And just noticing anything you can smell. Maybe you drink. What's the smell of your drink like? And smell's a mysterious thing, isn't it? In fact, all the senses are quite mysterious. How can we do all this? Stephanie can hear birds. There's a lot of bird song at the moment. Delightful. So just exploring the taste of your drink. What's it like? Again, you don't have to put it into words. You can just experience it. Welcome, Pamela. Finally made it, she says. So what's the sensations of touch? The touch of the cup or glass in your hand, maybe warmth or coldness. What's that feel like? We know the words. And if your mind is resisting all this a bit, just notice that. Just notice it. What's that feel like? It might feel a bit unpleasant. And just give it some love. If your mind is a bit bored, just direct a sense of loving kindness towards it. Poor mind. It always wants to be busy. And just noticing the sensations in your body. We don't do that very much. We tend to be in our heads. So just being with your body, being with the movement of the breath, the tingling in your body. Just a sense of being here right now. And just enjoying that. Just sitting with the whole of our experience without thinking about it, if possible, or just letting any thinking going. Well, it's 11:15, so we'll be stopping here soon. But please keep on sitting and enjoying your drink if if you wish to. And it's a good idea to do this perhaps in the afternoon as well. Just sitting, getting used to doing nothing. It really nurtures and nourishes our being to do this. It's really important. So I would encourage you to just practice this. If you feel quite distracted, it does get easier the more you do it. And I'll be here again tomorrow at 11, and Mark will be with you in the morning for the pajama meditation at 8 for 30 minutes. So do join us again, and lovely to see you all. It's a lovely thing for us all to do together. So have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine and the rising temperatures, and I'll see you again very soon.